What's up, family? What's up? What's up? It's your boy, your Urban Sports Guru. And I just wanted to give you my recap of today's divisional playoff games and crazy day. Real crazy day. Now, first and foremost, I don't even feel like I need to cover much of the one-sided ass whooping that happened with the Chargers and the Patriots. You know, for the simple fact of I picked the Chargers in the preseason to make it to the Super Bowl. They had everything needed. And it's not pissing me off that they lost. It's pissing me off that they didn't even come to play. They didn't even come to try. It's pissing me off with the game planning by Anthony Lynn, who was my choice for coach of the year. You come out in the same personnel that you did against Lamar Jackson with 7 DBs. What the fuck is the matter with you? It's known all week. You come out with that personnel, they're going to run it right down your throat. And no adjustment got made. No adjustments got made. None. Did they? I don't even feel a need to come out to talk about that. This AFC playoffs this year has been very funny because you have two really bad defensive teams in Kansas City and New England, but defensively they play differently at home. You've seen how Kansas City, they put up a stat how Kansas City at home only gives up 17 points a game. They had over 40 sacks this year in their home games. So they're able to rush the passer, which we know they do very well. Um, and keep the score manageable while that offense runs it up. New England is able to. Now New England Patriots are able to basically at home because first and foremost when they're at home they're playing who? Let's go through the teams they played at home this year. You know they're playing against the AFC East, which is terrible. Now who else have they played at home? They played Minnesota at home. Played Minnesota at home. They played the Packers at home. They played the Chiefs at home in a great game. They played the Colts at home. They played the Texans at home. You know, they've been undefeated at home, but we all know how they play when they're away. When they're when they're not away, that defense, particularly the defense, is just terrible. I'm not surprised by the Patriots' offense being able to put up some points. Tom Brady with a week off to prepare. They're going to do their thing, but I'm really just disappointed at the Chargers. They didn't have their best effort, not their best game plan. It was just a waste of time. Complete waste of time. But the game that I want to focus on is the NFC playoff game, divisional round game, with Philadelphia narrowly losing to the Saints. Now, this right here is making me think. Before I even get to that, Jim Schwartz, defensive coordinator for the Philadelphia Eagles. For the life of me, I don't understand something. New Orleans has one good receiver. What the fuck? Double cover Michael Thomas. This shit ain't hard. Double cover Michael Thomas. I understand when you played him in the regular season, those other guys played well. Shit, make them do it in the playoffs. What's the number one thing Bill Belichick does? He takes away what you do well. Bill Belichick would have double covered Michael Thomas and make these other rookies do something. Because the Saints ain't got nobody else. Their others are not that good. And even with all that being said, Nick Foles is doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? He's got him out to a quick lead. Then the Saints defense stuffed them. But that last drive, Nick Foles' magic was coming again. And damn. Alshon Jeffrey, like Jesus fucking Christ, Alshon Jeffrey. And you can see him on the sidelines afterwards. Just he's fighting back tears because not he knows that he not just cost his team a playoff game, he cost him a Super Bowl. Now, what I'm seeing happen in the NFC playoffs this year is kind of what happened a few years back. Now, let me explain. A few years back, it started when Dallas in the wild card round had a home game against Detroit. And Dallas benefited from a terrible non-call on a pass interference. Dallas ended up beating Detroit in that game. They moved forward to Green Bay. What happened when they was in Green Bay? Green Bay benefit from, yes, as a Giant fan, I'll say it, a horrible reversal on that what should have been a catch by Des Bryant. And Green Bay ended up beating Dallas because of that. Now fast forward the following week. Seattle, they go, Green Bay now goes into Seattle. There was a couple of calls that Seattle benefited in their comeback win against Green Bay. Now, fast forward 2 weeks after that, Seattle played New England in the Super Bowl, had the Super Bowl won at the 2-yard line. Then the worst fucking call in Super Bowl history. Russell Wilson ends up worst fucking call in the Super Bowl history by not giving the ball to beast mode, and Russell Wilson ends up throwing an interception and gives away the Super Bowl. I'm seeing that shit play itself out because last week, Chicago Bears, I said the winner of the NFC, the team that's going to the Super Bowl from the NFC, is going to come out of that game. Nick Foles driving down for a late touchdown. Great. Then Mitch Trubisky, he summons up his own magic. He brings them down there for a makeable field goal. Whether it was made, showed that it was tipped, field goal gets blocked. Eagles benefit. Eagles driving down last minute of the game, ready to win it all. Alshon Jeffrey lets an easy catch, not a crazy catch, this kind of one-handed catch, an easy catch, ball bounce off his hands, interception, now the game is over. I'm calling it now. Some fuck shit gonna happen to New Orleans next week in that Rams game. You heard it here first. Urban Sports Guru. Let me hear your thoughts. Salute.